Hi everyone, welcome back to another beauty chat video with myself and Anna.
Hello!
I feel like one of those talk show. Ta-da! This month we're going off topic again. We like to change it up every now and again. Instead of talking beauty, we're going to be talking food.
Which is basically our favourite subject.
I love food. Doesn't everyone love food? Some people love it more than others.
We love it a lot.
We do. So this month is a foodie chat instead. And we asked you guys last night on Twitter to send us your questions and I picked 10. And we haven't had time to think about them. I know I sent them to you like an hour ago and I haven't really thought about them. So we're
winging it.
Exactly. First one is from Simply Sophie and she asks, a food or meal that you can't stand?
For me, I can't stand mushrooms.
Oh yeah,
I've tried really hard. Like as I've got older, there's things that I haven't liked, and then I try and I'm like, oh, actually, I quite like it. But mushrooms, I still can't get behind. And also shepherd's pie.
Really?
Yeah, my mum makes a good one. Well, because she makes a good.
Is that using lamb or minced beef? Because I know, like, I think we call it shepherd's pie.
The shepherd's pie and cottage pie.
Yeah. So what I call shepherd's pie, I think it's actually cottage pie. My mum uses minced beef.
We do it with beef.
Okay, so you still don't like it even with beef?
Still don't like it even with beef. There's something to do. I'm not a big fan of gravy, so it's like mince and gravy. No.
I'm going to make you try mine, because it's basically like bolognese with a bit of mashed potato.
I know, maybe I'm willing to give it a go.
I'm that annoying friend that won't accept that she doesn't like mushrooms. I'm like, but try this mushroom. Yeah, that's me. What do I not like? I hate fennel. I hate anything with that aniseed taste.
No, I don't like that either.
So I'm just about handling coriander because I feel like when coriander's part of a recipe, it really adds to the flavour. So I'm being more grown up about coriander, but coriander seeds, and if I get like a chunk of coriander, I'm like, ugh.
It ruins so many like salads when you're in a shop and you're like, oh, I'll get this, and then it says coriander. I'm like,
it tastes soapy.
Does anyone like fennel though?
My mum loves fennel. I know, and also like star anise, you know, you get it.
Oh, I'm not that keen.
Oof, it's all those flavours, they're all like the same category.
I agree.
Yeah. Emma Louise asks, favourite comfort food?
I know what you're going to say.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Pasta with ketchup and parmesan.
Oh no, I thought you were going to say your mum's chicken soup.
Oh, I love my mum's chicken soup.
Yes, see?
Ooh, both of those. Those are what I would have if I was feeling a bit not well. I'd have pasta with ketchup and parmesan. And if I was really lucky, I had my mum's chicken soup.
That's such a weird combination. But I would say something pasta-y as well, like a pasta bake.
Ugh.
You don't like pasta bake?
Cheesy melted cheese on pasta.
I'm not a big fan of melted cheese, so I have it like really crispy.
Oh, okay.
Like just a little bit of cheese. It's more just like the tomatoey goodness of pasta. Just pasta. Anything pasta. Sometimes I just want a bowl of pasta with a bit of salt on it. Done.
No butter?
No.
Just salt?
Yeah.
No.
I like dry foods.
That's like robbery.
I have my cereal with like practically no milk.
God, I really want some like pasta and ketchup now. Jessica asks, any suggestions for easy, healthy lunches for work?
Ooh. I feel like you'll probably say a similar thing, but just like a massive salad, but not necessarily salad how you think of a salad. Like I made one the other night with like bulgur wheat and basically every vegetable that I liked in it. So it wasn't, oh, that will go together. I was like, I'm sure it will taste nice. Threw a bit of chicken in, bit of broccoli, butternut squash, onions, and then just made it really big. And then you can just like scoop it out and take it to work for like the next few days.
Yeah, I agree. I think if I worked in an office, I'd, like my friend Gemma does this on a Sunday night, she'll roast a whole chicken and then she'll make a huge salad like with a grain, like a bulgur wheat or quinoa salad. I've got a really good recipe for a quinoa salad which I will link below.
Really good.
Make a big batch of that and roast the chicken, and then as long as you've got some chicken or salmon or protein or something in there, it will keep you full, because I know that a salad wouldn't have got me by when I was working in an office.
Leafy.
Yeah, but if it's got that kind of like grain and pulse and chicken, I really should have eaten before filming this video.
I'm so hungry right now.
Okay, Chloe asked, favourite place to eat in London?
Oh,
I feel like we should
go on, Lily, take it away.
No, let's add Brighton into this as well. It's only fair. Favourite place to eat in London and Brighton. I can't contribute to the Brighton one.
I don't know, I feel like Brighton I still got a bit of like digging to do down there. But in London, the thing that I miss the most is like the burger places. Because I haven't found
ages.
Oh, just like patty and bun. Or what's the other one I like? Dirty Burger. Byron Burger, just anything like that, just a good burger.
Yeah, just so I don't end up talking about the same places over and over again, because I've mentioned Home Slice and places like that before. I really like, at the moment, there's a place called Dishoom, which is...
Have you been there?
Yeah, I've been there a couple of times, and it's really cool, because I feel like as British people, we kind of ruined Indian food with our takeaways, and everyone just thinks it's like a tikka and a korma. There's so much more to it, and this place is a really cool, trendy Indian place with it's all like sharing foods, and it's delicious.
The queues are insane.
Yeah, but also a lot of the stuff's really spicy. So if you go, just make sure you say you don't like spicy because a lot of it's really hot. But it's delicious. I love that place, and I also love Honey and Co, which is like Middle Eastern food, and it's delicious. Also really hard to get into, but worth the wait.
I've got another one to add. Aqua, along like just off of Regent Street for sushi. Ridiculously expensive, but like some of the best sushi.
Isn't that a club?
No.
Is it the place opposite, like near Liberty?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was
I think
club.
there might be it's like a rooftopy bar.
Oh,
but they do amazing sushi.
Oh, let's go
it's
there.
like fancy sushi, but really nice.
Nicola Young asked, what food did you live off at uni?
Chicago Town takeaway pizza.
Really?
Yeah, I was obsessed. Because the shop near me where we got food from was just so poorly stocked that it basically just sold like frozen goods, and so it was all about like chips and wedges and pizza, and we used to have these like cards that were preloaded with £4 for lunch, and that's what we got like during first year during the day. And I would get Walker's, Sensations, sweet chili crisps, and Pepsi Max.
Done. Pepsi
It
Max
was
every day.
awful. I had Pepsi Max I ate
Your poor teeth.
so bad. I know, it's probably why I'm having like all these issues now. I ate horrendously at uni, like
me too.
horrendously.
Yeah, I discovered creamy pasta at uni. I never ate anything like that because my mum hated it. And I remember my flatmate made this pasta with like Philadelphia and cream and mushrooms and bacon. I became obsessed to have it every day, and I got really fat.
Oh no, you see at uni, like I was the skinniest I've ever been, but I ate the worst I ever had. I think it was because I was like disco dancing like every night of the week. Yeah.
I think the food that I actually lived off though was fajitas. Every night for dinner I'd make fajitas. Get one of those fajita kits. Done.
Yeah, I had a lot of fajitas.
So easy. Okay, Nimra asked, what is your favourite pizza topping? I wonder if we can guess each other's.
When we go...
Let's talk like Domino's basic and then like fancy pizza restaurant. Because it's very different type of
I knew
order.
you would break this down.
It's very different. I feel like if you used to just get like a Domino's, you'd just get like pepperoni.
Pepperoni. I do pepperoni, sweet corn, red onion, and then sometimes no cheese. If I'm like, because sometimes they make the cheese a bit too melty, and I like cheese like a bit crispier. And so sometimes I do no cheese. Very controversial.
Yeah, my Domino's is pepperoni and mushroom with the garlic and herb sauce all over it.
Garlic and herb. I haven't had it for so long.
Me too. I wish you weren't going for dinner tonight. I know. So we're just going out. Cancel your plans.
Damn it. But then fancy pizza.
Fancy pizza, you'd go for like prosciutto and rocket and
Parmesan.
tomatoes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I'd do pretty much similar, but I love a bit of artichoke.
I knew you were going to be like, I love artichoke on my pizza. I knew you would say that.
Okay, Eleanor asked, what was your lunchbox when you were at school? So I'm guessing primary school. I didn't do packed lunch for secondary school.
No. What was in yours?
Ribena.
Oh, lucky.
Peanut butter sandwich, which I loved, but there was a boy in our school that was so severely allergic to peanuts that he couldn't be in the same room as it. So every day when I had peanut, I had to sit in a separate room and eat them. And they sent a letter home. My mum kept forgetting, and every time I opened it, I'd be like, oh damn, it's peanut butter. But I do love crunchy peanut butter. Packet of hula hoops, brown ones.
Oh yeah, beef and onion.
And I can't really remember if I had like what kind of fruit. Like my friend SJ always had an apple, but I can't really remember what I had. Maybe a tangerine.
I feel like the 90s were a time of real convenience food. So it was all about, I'd have a sandwich, normally like a tuna sandwich, and then packet of crisps, whatever was on offer.
Yeah.
Frubes. Sometimes I have a frube.
What's your favourite flavour? Peach.
No, I don't like peach.
I love the peach. Do you ever do you ever freeze frubes?
Yeah, sometimes my mum would freeze in the summer.
Yeah.
She'd freeze them so that by the time we got to school, they were all like a smoothie.
Yeah.
And then the Sainsbury's take on Kit Kat, I think they were called Double Take.
Okay.
Sometimes we'd have like a mint one. And that's probably it.
Sometimes I had like the really smelly Monster Munch. I was that kid that had like
Flaming Hot.
Yeah, or like then it was like pickled onion.
Oh, no.
I did love a pickled onion crisp. Anjali asked, sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, what's one food you always need in your kitchen?
I struggled with this one. I want to hear your...
Okay, 1 minute. I'm going to get it. Luckily, my kitchen's not very far. This, and it's not really classed as a food. I hope I'm still in focus here. This is, what, I actually don't know what it's called.
Sriracha
hot chili sauce. If I run out of this stuff, I like freak out because I put it on everything. It's like a Thai, you have it in like basaba in the middle of the table. It's a Thai spicy chili sauce, but it just makes everything taste like Thailand and amazingness. And I love it, and I put it on everything. So I can't live without that.
Okay, you're going to make what I say like really boring. Sound really boring.
Like ketchup. No, you don't eat ketchup.
I was going to say something like cereal. I love cereal. I always have to have some kind of cereal because it's just really good. I can eat cereal any time of the day. If you haven't got anything for dinner, cereal. I haven't got anything for lunch, cereal. Breakfast, cereal.
It's going to be a great song. Eleni asked, if you had your own lipstick or lip gloss line, what flavours would you incorporate? Eleni asked, if you had your own lipstick or lip gloss line, what flavours would you incorporate?
I feel like I wouldn't want anything like too sweet and sickly, so I'd go for pina colada.
Oh, that's a good one.
Everyone likes pina colada.
Yeah.
And it smells like, pina colada is like refreshing, but fruity and creamy at the same time.
Wow, that was a great answer. You win.
Yeah. You normally win on these ones.
I think most people do like sweet scents with lipstick, so I'd just try and do something different and make it. And also I'm a savoury girl, so I'd do some cool flavours like, imagine that flavour. I do like bacon and maple syrup, or like a pancake, and that's sweet. A pad thai. I don't know. I'll try and make them savoury flavours, that's for sure.
Pad thai lip balm.
I think this is the last question now. What kind of snack do you buy at the cinema? And this is a good question.
It's been a long time since I've gone to the cinema.
I went last night and it cost me £15 to get snacks. It's ridiculous. Rip off.
The last time I went was the last James Bond film, and I fell asleep, and so Mark refuses to go to cinema with me anymore. I feel like that was at the one in Westfield, and we used to have Ben and Jerry's ice cream, and I'd be like, oh, I can't just do one flavour, I have to have two, and then I have to have a topping and have a sauce, so yeah, it would come to like £15.
Yeah.
But I love toffee popcorn. I love toffee popcorn.
So you just get toffee popcorn?
Yeah, I probably would. I've never been one to
drink?
get like a hot dog. Maybe I'd get a drink, share it with Mark. I don't know, I haven't been for so long.
Well, every time I go, I get a bottle of, I get salt popcorn, because I'm definitely a salt popcorn person, and then I have to get a bottle of water, because after you've had half a thing of salt popcorn, you're like, shriveled up mouth. So those two always happen. And then I always get minstrels as well, and I pour the minstrels into the salt popcorn and mix it around, so then you get like, if you just go like that, you get like salty popcorn mixed with sweet minstrel, and it's just the perfect combination.
Next time I go to the cinema,
explosion in your mouth
when Mark allows me to, that is happening.
Yeah, it's amazing. It really is. Try it. It's a great combination.
You'd really thought about that.
No, it was easy because that's exactly what I get every time. I never get anything different.
I thought when you picked that question, I was like, she's got to go that, because mine is just like, oh no, toffee popcorn.
Okay, so those are all the questions from this month's foodie chat. I really like doing food. That was a fun
food
one.
Was a good one.
Let us know if there's any other topics you want us to discuss.
Yeah.
Next
month it's December.
Ooh,
so Christmas themed, obviously. Write them below and we will try our best to answer them in that video.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Bye.